Hello and welcome back to chemistry class. So today we are going to talk about vitamin C. We're going to talk about a little bit of how it's beneficial and how the what's available on market is not so beneficial. So welcome back to chemistry class, everyone, and let's get started with our topic today. So as I stated, our topic is going to be vitamin C. So everyone knows that we get vitamin C. This is being a child from eating oranges and things like that. So we're going to go dive a little bit more deeper into that today and discuss some chemistry behind it because this is chemistry class. So we're going to cover some topics that we've covered before in chemistry class, and that's going to just be like the pH and acid and alkaline, which you guys already know, and a little bit about soy, which you guys already know. So basically, what is vitamin C? Vitamin C is better known as ascorbic acid, and it can be found in two different forms. So two different forms can be L-ascorbic, which is the natural form, and D-ascorbic, which is the synthetic form. They are molecularly different, but very similar. So this is why it's in two different forms. And this form is the form you're going to find in your oranges or your natural forms. And then this D-ascorbic is what you're going to find being made. So we'll cover that in a second. So let's go to the functions of what vitamin C actually does for our body and why it's so important in this time of coronavirus or COVID-19. Previously, we discussed elderberry. Elderberry also has a good amount or abundance of vitamin C as well as iron. So vitamin C is going to boost the immune system, it's going to increase the iron absorption, it's going to be helpful to the bones, the teeth, and collagen formation, amongst other things. So when we get sick or when we're getting a cold, you want to make sure that you're getting high amounts of vitamin C, more than your usual. And the daily value that's stated by the United States Department of Agriculture / FDA, that these guidelines that they put out, is that you're going to get 90 milligrams per day. Well, you see right here, the emergency is everyone knows that you can take those packets, or those vitamin C packets. Those are up to 1,000 milligrams a day, and that's around roughly a good amount of vitamin C. But we'll discuss emergency and why we're Xing that out. So you want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin C per day, and especially you want to increase it in order to reduce or fight off any type of cold or sickness. So vitamin C, you can get vitamin C from plant-derived foods or from synthetic mineral salts. One of the mineral salts that's used in vitamin C is sodium ascorbate. That's one of the mineral salts. So that may be something you see on the back of some ingredients or any type of labeling. Also, you can get it in inorganic minerals, which are rocks. For example, specifically limestone, which is also known as calcium carbonate. And then the supplements that you're finding in stores, which are majority of the vitamin C supplements you're going to find, are synthetic forms of vitamin C. So plant-derived minerals and or vitamins are more bioavailable. We covered this before, but I'll go over again. So bioavailability means that it's better utilized by the body. Your body can metabolize it better. It's beneficial for the body. Your body can use it. Your body is not built to metabolize minerals that come from rock. If your body recognizes it as a foreign substance and it doesn't know what to do with it, and it can cause it more harm than good. So that's why you want to make sure that the vitamin C that you're getting is from natural foods, not from mineral rock. And what you're finding in stores is supplements, even emergency. Those are going to be synthetic forms of vitamin C. And as far as labeling goes, a vitamin can be called natural if it includes at least just 10% of plant-derived food. So that other 90% of additives and preservatives or binders and formers, like those things, 90% of that can be in your vitamin. So you can call that natural. So like I said, you want to make sure that you're getting plant-derived vitamin C. You get plant-derived vitamin C by eating certain foods, not from getting supplements that you find over the counter. And if you are getting supplements that's found over the counter, one of the side effects that rock minerals can do when it's digested into the body, or the body you consume it, it can irritate the gut. So you want to be mindful of that. And minerals and vitamins work in tandem and can function without can't function without minerals. For example, copper is necessary to absorb vitamin C. So when you have minerals, you're gonna know you're gonna need vitamins. Minerals and vitamins, they work in tandem, they work together. And there's a big difference today, from today than 50 years ago when our grandparents were alive. They still are alive, that generation. That there is less vitamin C found in the soil, which is like 30% less of vitamin C found in the soil. I think there was a study around 1992 that stated that the soy minerals were depleting. That's the cause amongst a lot of things, but I'm not going to get into that. But just know that the soil is depleting, so a lot of minerals and vitamins that used to be there are no longer there. That's why supplemental business has become so big. But if you just are cognizant of the foods that you're eating, then you can be assured that you're going to be getting vitamin C from those foods. Now you may have to intake more, but I would say rather intake more of those foods that have vitamin C than intaking synthetic vitamin C. And so let's go back up here as to why I have this circle X'd out of emergency, which are those packets you'll find in the store, which are supplements. You can put them in your drinks. A lot of these varieties contain soy. So soybean oil or soy lecithin is going to be used as a binder, because whenever you have something that is synthetic and or man-made, it's going to need to have something to bind it to. So in order for it to be binded, it has to be binded with something more than likely that is highly acidic or that is not in natural form itself. Sometimes starch is used, but in this instance, it would be soy. Soy is used very heavily when making vitamins, synthetic vitamins. So that's another reason why you want to stay away from synthetic vitamins, because of the soy content, which you would not find in your sources down here, like your seeded oranges, your orange peels, your mangoes, your tomatoes, your key limes, like your citrus fruits, your prickly pears, your turnip greens, or your seeded watermelon. These are all sources that you can use to consume vitamin C without consuming synthetic vitamin C or over-the-counter vitamin C or supplemental vitamin C. So in this era of corona and COVID-19, coronavirus, you want to make sure that, as we discussed previously, you're intaking elderberry. Elderberry has vitamin C in it. It doesn't have a lot of vitamin C in it, but it is there. You can also take other forms of vitamin C as you find in these sources. And you just want to make sure that you're staying hydrated, you're eating your fruits and vegetables, and you're staying away from the acidic foods. You start trying to stay away from the meaty foods, the fatty foods. You want to make sure that your immune system is strong enough to fight off or ward off whatever comes into it. So therefore, we want to make sure, takeaway message, that we are intaking and consuming vitamin C, but we want to make sure that we're intaking and consuming vitamin C that comes from plant-based sources, okay? Natural plant-based sources. We don't want to be consuming emergency or supplements over-the-counter vitamin C. I know I recently went to my doctor, and my doctor prescribed me with a vitamin D supplement, but you know me, I did not take that. So I can get vitamin D other sources. But sticking back onto vitamin C, I did not cover the pH, but as you guys can see up here, the pH is between 1.0 to 2.5. And we know that pH between 1.0 to 2.5 is acidic. So we definitely want to stay away. We want to make sure that we're getting natural forms of vitamin C. I hope this was very clear to you guys today. And in short, we discussed vitamin C. If you have any questions, any inquiries, any feedback, you know that you can hit me on my social media, and you can also post any questions or comments or feedback below on the YouTube page, and just let me know what you guys think. Vitamin C, stay away from emergency. Soy can be found in emergency varieties, okay? Stay away. Making sure we're eating seeded oranges, orange peels, mangoes, tomatoes, key limes, prickly pears, turnip greens, watermelon seeded. There are other forms of sources you can have for vitamin C. This just covers a few of them. And to let you guys know where I got this idea from, I left the emergency upstairs because my boyfriend probably gonna kill me, but he asked me the other day about emergency, and he was like, no, why is it doing this? And I was like, do you really wanna, if you're gonna ask me, that means you really want the answer, I'll give it to you. So hopefully, after that explanation, and he watches this video, he will no longer be taking emergency, and I hopefully no longer will you guys either. And also, Crush Foster of Alkaline Eclectic, he posted something earlier about actually emergency, which made me even want to do this chemistry class. So, chemistry class today, vitamin C. Make sure you share and post or repost. Thank you guys.